What's up, guys? It's me, ZJ Beast here, and today I want to be going over The Flash Season 3, Episode 23. It was a crazy episode. It was really crazy. Man, honestly, at some points I was about to cry. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so Top 10 WTF. Number 10 is a Speed Force storm happened, and the exciting thing about this is that when they had the particle accelerator at Season 1 blow up, that introduced metas to the city, and due to this Speed Force storm thing, it could introduce new metas, but specifically just speedsters. So, it could introduce Godspeed or anybody like that, but I don't think it would introduce Godspeed or anyone like that because, they're supposed to be God, but they would... Okay, I don't know how to explain it, but if the Speed Force storm would create metas, it would make speedsters. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so coming in at number 9 is that Iris touches Savitar's face. And I was kind of surprised with it, but then again, I seen it in the sizzle reel trailer, so yeah, I seen it in there, but Wally, he actually tells Iris to get away from Savitar. But the reason I put this on the WTF thing is that I was surprised. I mean, I already knew she was going to touch his face, but I was surprised that she would actually trust him. And I think the only reason she would trust Savitar is just because it's Barry's time remnant, or one of Barry's future time remnants. I think that's the only reason Iris touched his face. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so coming in the number 8 spot is that Savitar and Killer Frost kill the Hunter Zolomon version of Black Flash. Now, a lot of people are speculating if they would actually have Black Flash come in and try to kill Savitar because, he's on Legends of Tomorrow right now. He was, but I don't watch Legends of Tomorrow, but I knew he was on there trying to capture Eobard Thawne, because I know Eobard Thawne went on there, so yeah, but the reason I say Hunter Zolomon version of Black Flash is because Black Flash is basically just a dog for the Speed Force, going after anybody that breaks the rules or trespasses or anything like that. So yeah, they killed the Hunter Zolomon version because Killer Frost, when she froze him and it showed him frozen, she says goodbye, or she says bye-bye or bye or goodbye Hunter, something like that. But she says Hunter's name. She says Hunter. And the surprising thing is that her and Hunter, Caitlin and Hunter had a thing going on when Caitlin thought he was Jay, and she actually had feelings for him, but that was Killer Frost doing it, not Caitlin. So, I mean, since it was, Black Flash, still, if that was Caitlin instead of Killer Frost, I mean, it is Caitlin, but Killer Frost took over Caitlin. So if it was just plain out Caitlin with all the fillings and everything, I don't know if she would be able to do that. Let's say if Killer Frost was a good guy, I don't know if she would be able to do that, especially since, she once dated Hunter. So yeah, moving on. Okay, coming in at spot 7 is that Savitar, I mean, this wasn't really surprising because I think everyone had a feeling he was going to do this, but it was kind of messed up that he did it. Not kinda, it was messed up. I mean, it wasn't surprising, but it was messed up that he did it, Savitar, he turned his back on the Flash team. They're trying to help him, but no, he threw the Philosopher's Stone into that portal thing, and it just set off an explosion. So yeah, there's not much to say right there, so let's go ahead and move on. Okay, coming in at the number 6 spot is that Savitar, he forces Cisco to fix the Speed Force bazooka thing to basically where if they shoot Savitar with it, it would turn him into energy, and he would basically be able to be anywhere, anytime. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so coming in at the number 5 spot is that Savitar did, when Barry, he was running, and he literally pushes Savitar out of the suit through the very front of it, and he literally makes Savitar phase through the front of his own suit. And so when Barry's in there, the Savitar suit turns red, which I'm pretty sure is due to because whenever Savitar is in there, he doesn't have the Flash suit on. He just has normal clothes on. But you know, Barry, he had his Flash suit on, so I'm pretty sure that's why the Savitar suit was black or gray and red. So yeah, moving on. Okay, so coming in at the number 4 spot is that Jay Garrick, he comes through the breach thing or through the Speed Force, and he just completely surprises Savitar, and he shocks Savitar. I'm pretty sure he shocks Caitlin too, or Killer Frost. And, you know, yeah, so there's not really much to say about that. It was really awesome. I mean, I was kind of surprised with how they made Jay show up. So, yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, so coming in at the number 3 spot is that Killer Frost, or Caitlin, she's now good and bad. So I think that she'll still be doing bad in season 4 because, you know, she obviously didn't become Caitlin again at the end of the episode. She gave Julian back the tube with the stuff in it. She didn't want to become Caitlin again. So I think it'll kind of end up like Catwoman. If you guys watch Gotham, you'll know that, you know, Selena Kyle, that's obviously Catwoman, but she steals and stuff, and when she's an adult and when Batman is adult, she steals stuff, but every now and then she'll help Batman with stuff, kind of like in Gotham. She steals stuff, but at the same time, Bruce Wayne turns her on the good side. So I think Caitlin or Killer Frost, she'll be doing bad, I think, but every now and then, I think she'll come to Star Labs to help Barry and Team Flash with something. So yeah, let's move on. Okay, so coming in at the number 2 spot is that you can see Iris is in the number 2 spot is that Iris actually sees Savitar getting up, and he's about to, I think, like either reverse flash. I think he's either about to reverse flash Barry, or I think he's about to come up and try to knock him out. But most likely, I think he was going to try to reverse flash Barry, but I'm not exactly sure. But if he was to reverse flash Barry, then wouldn't that mean that, you know, Barry never has the chance to make time remnants, and then that means Savitar's never born? So I mean, I think he was just trying to knock him out, but I don't know, because later on in the episode, you know, or I think later on, right then when Barry and Iris, they go to hug, Iris says this whole time, I'm pretty sure she says, this whole time you've been trying to save me, but it turns out I saved you, or something like that. But if she really was to save him, if Savitar really was trying to kill Barry, then that means Savitar would never get created. I'm pretty sure that would happen. But anyways, yeah, guys, let's just move on from that. Okay, guys, you can see right there, HR. There's HR coming in at the number 1 spot. I'd have to say HR dies, and he does the face swap thing with Iris. I wouldn't say that's surprising, because I was 99.99.99.99.9% sure that he did do the face swap and that he was the one to die. But I think that the reason I put him on this list, on the WTF list, is that WTF is also, it's like shocking. It's like not just like messed up, it's also shocking moments, and this I think was a shocking and sad moment, so that's why I put him as number 1. You know, HR does a face swap, he dies. I put that as number 1. So yeah, guys, that was the video. Season 3, episode 23, the finale. It was a crazy episode. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, like the video, subscribe for more content, and like always, I'll see you all when I see you all. Peace.